Hello and a pleasant good morning to you all. Once again, my name is Sean Bennett. Thank you for tuning in on mylocalradio.com. We are back here at Pinedale Wrangler High School at the Wrangler Gymnasium for the final day of action of the 2019 Pinedale Winter Classic. We will start our coverage today with the Mountain View Buffalo and the Rawlins Outlaws going to play each other in a morning clash here. It's about 9:15 in the morning as I am saying this, about 20 minutes from the game starting. We've not set the clock yet. Looks like they're going to set it to 13 minutes. So about 13 minutes to tip here on mylocalradio.com. The Mountain View Buffalo and the Rawlins Outlaws. They're going to try to get on track. The Rawlins Outlaws won yesterday over the home-standing Pinedale Wranglers in the nightcap of yesterday's action. The Mountain View Buffalo lost in a tight one. Definitely the closest game of the first day of action against Buffalo. I believe it wound up being a 6-point game at the very end, but it was a tight one throughout, and the number 2 Buffalo tied with the number 2 Mountain View Buffalo proved to be the best game of the night at the Pinedale Winter Classic. And the Mountain View Buffalo are going to try to get back on track today when they play the Rawlins Outlaws at Pinedale when they take the court here in a minute. Looks like they're just kind of waiting for instructions, maybe from their head coach. I'm going to hop down here in a minute and try to get a word in with both head coaches, both Coach Jessica Moretti of the Mountain View Buffalo, and I'll try to talk to Katie Klein of the Rawlins Outlaws here in a minute, so just give me a second to do that after both teams come out on the court. This is the mylocalradio.com pregame show brought to you by mylocalradio.com. If you'd like to sponsor or advertise during any of our segments this year, please call our radio station out of Evanston, Wyoming, KNYN radio station. Ask for Julie Burley or Kayleen Anderson. They'll get you hooked up today and get you set up. So that's going to do it for us here on our pregame show. Like I said, I'm going to hop down, get a quick word with both coaches. They were in their locker room, so I was not able to do it before the pregame show, so I do apologize for that. But as I go and talk to both coaches, get a word in, maybe some quick questions, I'll inform you guys of what they have to say in a minute when we return on mylocalradio.com. Please stay tuned for action from day 2 of the Pinedale Wrangler Winter Classic.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
The Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
Once again, thank you and welcome for joining us on our Day 2 coverage of the Pinedale Winter Classic 2019. I am Sean Bennett, and if you're just joining us for the first time this morning, I'm going to hop down, talk to both coaches, get some quotes, get some interviews real quick before the game starts. I'll be right back, but until I get back, I'm going to just leave the camera running here, and let you just watch the warm-ups here on the Pinedale Winter Classic 2019. So if you need to, go get some coffee, get some drinks, go to the bathroom, and join us in about 9 minutes for the tip-off of this Day 2 action from the Pinedale Winter Classic. back here at Pinedale High School, where Day 2 action about to get underway in the Pinedale 2019 Winter Classic. Tip-off ready to go here as the officials are onto the court. Mountain View will be in their black and purple. Rawlins going to be in the white and red trim. Rawlins going right to left on your screen. Mountain View going to go left to right. Tip won by Lindy Herford over to Allie Bugis. And that's how we will start the Day 2 action here on mylocalradio.com. Haley Stevens drives right in the lane. Gets right inside the free throw line. Jumper is good, so that will start off the scoring 10 seconds in. Rawlins trying to advance it over midcourt. They do. Free throw line jumper from Olivia Pacheco is good. So back-to-back jumpers to open up the game. Successful. In the middle, Lindy Herford dribbles inside the free throw line. Can't hit that one, so breaks our perfect shooting start here. Thrown up underneath. Brooke Palmer saves it back towards midcourt. Pacheco with it. Gets it out to her teammate Brooklyn Arnold. Back to Pacheco on the right wing. Arnold up top. Miranda Wagner with it. Your starting five for the Rawlins include Danae Scholl and the players I have mentioned so far. That about 6-foot jumper there is up and good from Brooke Palmer, and that is Rawlins' first lead here on Day 2. 4-2 the score, minute and 15 seconds in. Pressure coming in from Rawlins, easily broken by Mountain View. Baseline jumper is up and good from Haley Herford, so Lindy Herford couldn't get her jump shot to go. Haley Herford finds her rhythm early. 4-4. About a minute and a half in, and we got a traveling violation there as Rawlins started to move, or could not stop moving, leading to a travel from Miranda Wagner. Bugis with the ball in the backcourt. Over to Haley Stevens. Breaking that pressure from the Outlaws. On the left side, driving in. Throwing it up off the backboard, no good from Charity Harmon. Rebound goes to Rawlins. And they were out of bounds, so it's going to be an out of bounds for Mountain View now. Haley Stevens with the ball, inbounding on the baseline. Throws it back out towards the three-point line where Lindy Herford's got it. She dribbles into the three-point line. Gets it to her sister, Haley Herford. She misses that long shot. And here comes Rawlins going the other way. Up top, Pacheco with it. Gets it to the corner, driving baseline off of the foot of a Mountain View player there as Brooklyn Arnold tried to go baseline on that drive. Nice inbounds play, gets Pacheco open, and Pacheco does not waste the opportunity. She nails that 12-foot jumper from the wing. Back to a 2-point lead for the Outlaws. Just inside the free throw line, Lindy Herford can't get the leaner to go. Rebound for Pacheco, and she's coming the opposite way. And that one's thrown up off the window and good. 2 more points for Miranda Wagner and an 8-4 lead for the Outlaws. That is Bugis with it. Bugis drives right down the lane. No one stopped her, so as she said, I'll take the 2 points. That's exactly what she does. She gets 2 more points. It's 8-6. And a steal from Bugis. She's going to try to drive the basket. She's going to miss that shot. Rims around, and in a long outlet goes to Rawlins. Pacheco on the outside gets it over to Arnold in the left corner. Arnold drives and kicks back to Pacheco on the right wing. Pacheco has been hot so far. 10-6 the score. Of 4.5 left in quarter number 1. Lindy Herford lost the ball there momentarily, but it was because she was hit on the arm. So a foul has been called, our first of the contest. Let's see who it's called on. It is called on Miranda Wagner, 5'7" senior for the Outlaws. Bugas with the ball near midcourt, drives middle, gives it back to Charity Harmon, who drives right down the right side of the paint. No good. That shot is wide, and a long outlet for Rawlins coming the other way. Ball kicked around. I believe it's off Mountain View. It is. And it will be a Rawlins inbound on the baseline. That is a Taylor Petratz inbounding here on the baseline. Pacheco gets it, gives it right back to Petratz, who cuts towards the basket, and she throws it wildly into the corner, saved by Rawlins. In the corner, Pacheco with it. Ball fake, puts it up, and she will get fouled. So Olivia Pacheco, 5'6" senior for the Rawlins Outlaws, doing it all early here. Has propelled her team to a 4-point advantage less than midway through the first quarter of action. Foul was called on Lindy Herford, her first of the day. Second free throw on the way here from the Outlaws. Short. Rebound goes right to Miranda Wagner, however, and ball being knocked around for a minute, and eventually Mountain View comes down with it, and a foul is called. Let's see which team the foul is on. I think it's going to be on Rawlins. It is. That is Kylie Dellinger. First time we've seen her in varsity action here at the Pinedale Winter Classic. Harmon with the inbounds in the paint. Kicks it out to Lindy Herford on the left wing. To Harmon in the corner, driving back towards the middle. Nice pick and roll there from Lindy Herford. Lindy Herford throws it up off the window and good. 2 more for her. And it's 11-8. 3.5 to play. Quarter number 1. Day 2 action of the Pinedale Winter Classic 2019 edition. That ball is knocked away, and I believe it will be Mountain View ball. We're going to have a timeout here on mylocalradio.com. Please join us after this commercial break.
Some folks say that life can be measured in seasons. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, we have vehicles for every season. From new to experienced drivers, we understand that safety, affordability, and great mileage are always on the must-have list. So whether you're just starting out or it's time to expand your fleet, we've got every season covered. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Stop in today, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Back to action here at Pinedale Regional High School, where we are doing our first of 4 games today. Yes, we have 4 games on the schedule today. All here live on mylocalradio.com, so thank you for tuning in, staying with us, hopefully for the entirety of today's coverage. That is Haley Stevens missing the leaner. Lindy Herford knocks it away right back to Allie Bugas, who drives right through 3 players. She's not the tallest player on the court. In fact, she might be one of the smallest players on the court, but don't tell Allie Bugas that, because she plays with an intensity that is admirable, and because of that, she winds up with a steal. Talking about a steal, Lindy Herford gets a steal, goes the length of the court to Kylie Dellinger, who misses it off the glass, and now Rawlins with it. Rawlins trying to increase the pace. That leaner is no good from about 3 feet away there. And Mountain View with the rebound. They'll take it across midcourt. It was Jordan Jerome missing that shot for Rawlins. Driving through the lane, that is Haley Herford. Goes right through a Rawlins Outlaw player. Olivia Pacheco winds up with her back on the court. She will get called for a blocking foul. Actually, they had Taylor Petratz, so maybe they said that she was reaching. I don't know. The call was a block, so maybe they just mixed up the numbers there. But Taylor Petratz with the foul, her first. 3rd on the Outlaws so far. Second free throw on its way from Haley Herford. That is long off the rim, no good, and know what the call was. Maybe a lane violation. I think the official signaled it didn't hit the rim, but it looked to me like it hit the rim, so I'm not sure. But either way, it is outlaw possession here. Patratz gets it over inside, and that's blocked away out of the hands of Brooke Palmer, and coming down the court is Mountain View. So good defensive effort there, 11-10. Haley Stevens gets a charge there. 2 Outlaws on the ground. I'm not sure who will get credit for taking the charge, but Pacheco and Brooke Palmer were both on the ground there, so good job on the defensive end there. Harmon and Sadie Mitchell checking in. Dellinger and Haley Stevens out. Was the first foul on Haley Stevens today. Second on the Buffalo. In the corner, that is Brooklyn Arnold with it. Gets it over to Wagner. Wagner driving towards the lane. Cannot get that shot to go. Mitchell with the rebound. Gives it over to Bugus. Takes it across the line. Charity Harmon on the right wing. Gets it over to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to go baseline. Loses her dribble. Gets it back to Harmon. Harmon's defender went right by her. And Mitchell has it in the paint. Throws it up and is charged with a foul. Rawlins is charged with the foul. And Mitchell to the line for 2 shots. Sadie Mitchell, a junior on the Buffalo roster. Misses the first. Chance to tie it up here with the second free throw. That is up and it is good. So Sadie Mitchell, 1 of 2 from the line, and this game is tied as Rollins advances it across midcourt. Chago with it, picks up her dribble, gets it over to her teammate Mackenzie Earl. Wagner, back to Earl. Earl, free throw line jumper, good. 13-11, 1 minute to play in quarter number 1. Outlaws have been leading pretty much throughout in this one. Under 60 seconds to play in quarter number 1. Haley Herford with the ball on the left wing. Gets it over to Charity Harmon for 3. Harmon misses wide. Trying to track it down in the corner was Haley Herford. Saved right to Sadie Mitchell on the baseline. Had an open shot. Passed up on it. Lindy Herford's going to try to spin in the lane. Throw it up off the glass. No good. Rebound underneath. No good there. And Rollins with the rebound. And a foul is called. Foul was called against Mountain View. I haven't updated the scoreboard, so I'm not sure who is called against. Maybe they have. If the scoreboard is correct, Sadie Mitchell picks up her first foul. Peyton Porter checks in for the first time today. And the ball is off of Rollins out of play, so Mountain View with a chance to tie or take the lead here on the final possession of this quarter. 13-11 the score, 14.2 on the clock. Haley Stevens checks in for Haley Herford. Stevens with it. Takes it across the line. Bounce pass wide to Bugus. Harmon for 3, and Harmon's off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down from Rollins. They have an outlet. Can they get a layup before the time runs out? And they do. So I talked to head coach Jessica Moretti before the game, and she said that one key factor to last night's loss was transition defense. And just like last night against Buffalo, the Mountain View Buffalo give up a point or 2 points on a layup with under 5 seconds to go in the first quarter as the time runs out. That is the score after one quarter, 15-11 on mylocalradio.com. We're going to take a timeout. Please join us after this commercial break.
Your mobility affects every aspect of your life. When you suffer from an injury that decreases your mobility, or maybe you're just noticing that you're having a harder time balancing and your flexibility isn't what it used to be, call Randy Christofferson at Achieve Sports Medicine. Randy will work with you to improve your overall health by reducing pain and improving mobility. Schedule your appointment today by calling 307-747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman. No excuses, just results.
Back here at Pinedale for game 1 of 4 we're going to cover on mylocalradio.com. First of 2 we will cover of the Mountain View Buffalo. We got 2 Lyman games, 1 coming up next. I'm going to take a little break, a little lunch break, and then we'll be back here at 2 p.m. for probably the game of this classic, the Mountain View Buffalo and the Douglas Bearcats, vying for that number 1 spot in the Class 3A. That is thrown underneath, and a lay-in there for Brooke Palmer starts the scoring in the second quarter. So a 6-point lead again for the Outlaws. On the outside, Haley Stevens, 4-3, misses it long off the rim. Rebound for Arnold. Watch behind, Charity Harmon trying to snake that one out, but could not get to it in time. Was knocked away by Allie Bugas. So Allie Bugas and Charity Harmon, 2 quickest players on the court. Usually when you're a ball handler, you don't want both of them guarding you because they are so quick and good on the defensive end. Something to watch out for. Miranda Wagner takes it back out towards midcourt. Wagner spinning. Screen from Mackenzie Earl. Earl gets it, spins. It's back to her teammate Danae Scholl. Pacheco tries to get a pick and roll there, but it's intercepted by the Hereford twins. Hereford right down the lane. That was Haley Hereford, and she loses the ball. Out of play, or right into an Outlaws' hands, rather. And that is Miranda Wagner, the senior, taking across midcourt. It is taken right out of her hands by Haley Stevens. Haley Stevens going to go the length of the court. A scoop and a score for Haley Stevens. Mountain View will get a ton of transition points today. That is their game. A lot of steals leading to open layups. They're going to try to outlet as soon as possible. Looks like our camera has frozen here, so just give me a second to try to adjust some things. And that shot is up and good, so sorry for the quick camera issues there, but 2 points from Mountain View, and it's back to a 2-point game, 17-15 the score, here on mylocalradio.com. 6 minutes to play in quarter number 2, half number 1. Long shot miss, rebound underneath. That second opportunity is missed, and it was Danae Scholl who comes down with the rebound, tried to take it back out towards the 3-point line, but she was fouled on her way to the 3-point line. So the foul going to go against Mountain View there. And it will go against Haley Stevens, her second, 4th on the team in the first half. Pacheco driving through the lane, throws it up off the window, and good. 2 more for Pacheco, who had a big first quarter for the Outlaws. 19-15, 5:30 to play here in half number 1. Sadie Mitchell drives to the lane into some contact. No call there, and I think they said that Sadie Mitchell touched it last. The ball went out of play, so it's going to be an Outlaw possession here. Some late pressure coming in from the Mountain View Buffalo. In the corner for 3, Brooklyn Arnold got it. Brooklyn Arnold, nice 20-foot three-pointer right there. 5:10 to play in quarter number 2 here. 22-15, Outlaws lead. Sadie Mitchell from downtown long off the rim, no good. Dellinger chases it down. Knocked away from Stevens. They have the numbers. Dellinger pulls up for the jump shot just inside the three-point line. And Brooke Palmer kind of was trying to talk to the official there, saying, hey, how is that not a foul? No foul was called. Timeout for head coach Jessica Moretti on mylocalradio.com. We're going to take it with them.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PetMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality veterinary grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PetMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PetMinerals.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Back to action here on mylocalradio.com. That is 4-3, no good. Rebound comes down to Mountain View, going the opposite direction is Allie Bugis. Gets it over to Lindy Hereford. Lindy Hereford finds a cutting Haley Stevens on the baseline. No good. Haley Stevens tried to get her own rebound, knocked away, and Rawlins comes out of the pile up with it. That is Brooklyn Arnold for 3 again. She likes that spot on the court. Could not hit this one, however. Haley Stevens drops it off, and Kylie Dellinger finds her first varsity points of the 2019 Pinedale Winter Classic with that lay-in. Actually, she did get a jump shot earlier, so she's got 4 points in this quarter. Kickball violations stop the action there. 22-19 Outlaws over Buffaloes here. 4 minutes to play in the first half. Up top, Pacheco with it. Gets it over to her teammate, Brooke Palmer. On the left wing, Wagner. Back to Pacheco. Wagner on the three-point line open. She's going to take the shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Wagner. No good. Second and third opportunity. Both missed inside there. And Brooke Palmer shot the last shot on the possession as Mountain View pulls down the rebound. Bugis driving down the right side of the paint. Throws it up off the rim. No good. Rebound for Rawlins as they take it down the court. And they score 2 more for the Outlaws. Haley Stevens uses a screen there. Nice up and under, and 2 more points there. So a good screen in front of the action there, and that is 2 more points for Mountain View. It is Bailey Henstra, first time I've said her name this weekend. Outside for 3, and she's got all 3 of them there. That was Brooke Palmer from downtown. 27-21 the score, 2:30 to play in half number 1. Kicked out, Dellinger wide, and Dellinger heating up here, so Dellinger doesn't get a lot of playing time on the varsity, but she's making every minute count today. She's got 6 here in the second quarter off the bench for the Buffalo. On the outside, Brooke Palmer runs into some defense there. Haley Stevens defending Pacheco. That is a long rebound out to Mountain View, and they will push this thing up the court. Lindy Hereford going around some contact. Could not get that to go, and a over-the-back foul is called on Mountain View. foul was called on Bailey Henstra, her first, team's 5th of the first half, so still a couple more fouls before it results in free throws. 2:01 to play here, quarter number 2. Game 1 of 4 we're going to have on mylocalradio.com. Driving to the left, that is Miranda Wagner, has it taken away in the front court. That is Harmon with it, tries to scoop it up and get it in, but she was fouled on the shot, so she's going to get 2 free throws out of it. 5th team foul on the Outlaws. First foul charged to Mackenzie Earl, 5'10" sophomore for the Outlaws. First free throw is up and good from Charity Harmon. 1:44 on the clock here. Quarter number 2. Second free throw good, so 2 for 2 from the line from Charity Harmon. And it's a 2-point deficit with 1:42 on the clock. Pacheco with it. Walking to her right. Trying to use a screen from Jordan Jerome. Jerome tries to pick and roll, leaves Pacheco open, and Pacheco misses that shot, but it falls right in the hands of Miranda Wagner, and a foul is called. Harmon with her hands on her head. She knew that she probably had that rebound, but she was kind of focused on moving up the court before she had full possession there, so it will go back to the Outlaws. Wagner in the corner. That jump shot is no good. Pulled down by Haley Herford. It's a one-on-one going the opposite way. Herford goes through some contact. And I think it's going to be a block because they did not make a charge signal. It is. And I think it will be against Miranda Wagner. So the 6th team foul. Any more fouls in this half will result in free throws for both teams. First free throw from Haley Herford is good. It was the second foul, by the way, on Miranda Wagner, so she checks out of the game. Katie Klein doesn't want her to get another foul here. Second free throw is good, and we have a tie ball game here. 1:12 to play, 27 all. Brooke Palmer with it, gets it to the corner. Back to Palmer, Pacheco on the right wing. Threw it in middle of 2 players. You didn't know the ball was coming. Nice job there to recognize that from Taylor Petratz. But it is a turnover. Tried to be saved there from Peyton Porter unsuccessfully. And with 45 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Might have one possession here for both teams, unless the pace quickens. That is Petratz with it, and Petratz is fouled, so that will result in a 1-and-1 with 35 seconds to go. 7th team foul on the Buffalo. First foul on Haley Herford, a costly one, as the 5'3" senior will have a chance at a 1-and-1. Makes the first, and a 1-point lead. Second free throw, no good. Rebound from Lindy Herford. So 30 seconds to go, down by 1 now. Kylie Dellinger out to Haley Stevens, is open momentarily. Passed up on the shot. Charity Harmon's not going to pass up on the shot. Long rebound goes right to Lindy Herford. Almost like a pass there from Charity Harmon. She missed long. Lindy Herford was the only one on that side of the rim. And because of that, she'll get 2 free throws as she was fouled on her way up. First free throw is up and good. Peyton Porter and Bailey Henstra checking in for the final possession of this first half. Charity Harmon and Kylie Dellinger out. Hereford chance to make this a 1-point lead here with this free throw. 17.8 to go. Buffaloes have not led after any quarter here at the Pinedale Winter Classic, and might be the case here again. Rawlins almost has it taken away. Pacheco trying to spin, gets it out to her teammate. That's Brooke Palmer driving baseline. Palmer throws it up, and a charge. Palmer pleading with the official, saying, I don't think that was the case, but she will not win that appeal. A charge against Brooke Palmer. No free throws, as it was an offensive foul. Her first against Palmer. With 3 seconds, Mountain View's going to have to get a shot off here. Haley Stevens almost got it in, almost wedgied it in there. At the end of the first half, that's going to be our first half score at halftime. 28-28, the Outlaws and the Buffaloes playing a tight one throughout so far on mylocalradio.com. Once again, my name is Sean Bennett. Thank you for tuning in. Join us after this halftime break.
When you have any mechanical problems, always think of Reese Auto Service in Lyman first. Doug and the mechanics at Reese Auto Service work on everything from your lawnmower and snowblower to cars, trucks, farm and ranch equipment, and semis. You can also get tires for anything you need at Reese Auto Service. Always visit Reese first. You'll get great pricing and quality-friendly service. Reese Auto Service, 541 Highway 413, Lyman.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Your mobility affects every aspect of your life. When you suffer from an injury that decreases your mobility, or maybe you're just noticing that you're having a harder time balancing and your flexibility isn't what it used to be, call Randy Christofferson at Achieve Sports Medicine. Randy will work with you to improve your overall health by reducing pain and improving mobility. Schedule your appointment today by calling 307-747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman. No excuses, just results.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Back here at Pinedale High School, where the 2019 version of this Winter Classic is underway on day number 2. The Mountain View Buffalo, they're trailing by, I think it was 4 after one quarter, have tied it up going into halftime, 28-28 the score, as both teams making their way out of the locker room, getting ready for this second half of action. Keep in mind the Buffaloes do have another game today. If you're interested in watching more Mountain View action, they will play at 2 p.m. against Douglas today, in what should be the game of this classic. The number 1 Douglas Bearcats against the number 2 Mountain View Buffalo coming into this weekend. Talked to both coaches, Katie Klein and Jessica Moretti, before the game. As I said a little bit in that first half, Jessica Moretti was saying to her team that transition defense is really what killed her yesterday. They're outscored in every single quarter yesterday, including the first quarter, where they had a 1-point advantage. A missed free throw from Lindy Herford led to an outlet with 4 seconds to go. Buffalo Bison went all the way down the court, scored a layup as time expired. The Mountain View Buffalo have not led after any quarter here in the Pinedale Winter Classic. That is 6 quarters, and they have not been leading after any quarter. They had the best chance yesterday against Buffalo when they had a 1-point lead with 4 seconds to go at the free throw line. But as I said, you know how that turned out. The Mountain View Buffalo will look to take their first lead after a quarter here in the third quarter, or possibly the fourth. The fourth would be the optimal point to do it, because that would mean that you're winning and won the game. About 2 minutes from tip-off here in the second half of the Pinedale Classic, Winter Classic 2019. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. Join us on mylocalradio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com today.
About ready to get set here. Second half action. The Buffalo will have a chance to take first lead of the second half, starting the third quarter off. They haven't reset the clock yet. But once that happens, we'll be ready and roaring to go on mylocalradio.com. Second half action. Game 1 of 4 on the day. Bugus throws it inside to Lindy Herford. Lindy Herford, awkward looking shot. Tried to go through some contact, didn't get that to go. Rebound for Rawlins, and they're going the opposite way, but it is taken away by Allie Bugus. Bugus on the right side, gonna cut back towards midcourt. Turn around, give it to Harmon. Harmon pump fakes, drives, and the smallest player on the court. Probably not the best idea to go through those long arms, the forest of defenders in the paint, and she got blocked. From outside, that shot is no good. Rebound for Haley Herford as she slows it up, gives it over to Bugus, and Bugus takes it across the center line. Nice back cut there from Haley Herford, but she missed it. Probably had more time than she realized, but she was not able to get there in time and put it in. Instead, it leads to a transition opportunity for Rawlins, but it is Mountain View possession after that shot goes wide and out of play. On the right side, Haley Stevens with it, gets it over to Haley Herford, or Lindy Herford, excuse me. Herford spinning in the paint, and she is fouled. Lindy Herford, I don't know why I'm saying Haley Herford. Lindy Herford's going to get 2 shots at the line. Lindy has been very aggressive today. Credit to her getting to the free throw line and trying to make those opportunities count. She has done that pretty well so far today. But the announcer's jinx is a real thing, so because I pointed that out, she missed the free throw. I apologize to the Herford family and anyone in the Mountain View community. I'm joking, of course, but Lindy Herford does miss both. She gets the ball back, however, and she's going to go back to the free throw line. A foul was called on this drive as well. Brooklyn Arnold with the last foul. Let's see who this one was called against. This one will go against Pacheco. Her second. And a timeout for Katie Klein of Rawlins. We're going to take this timeout, too, on mylocalradio.com.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM-certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Back to action here as Haley Herford has missed her third consecutive free throw on back-to-back trips here. Some Mountain View fans in the crowd trying to give some support to her. She just turned around, incredulous that she just missed that free throw. Second attempt here, so 1 of 4 from the line gives Mountain View their first lead of the second half. 29-28, the first point of the second half, comes a minute and a half in. And just like that, Brooke Palmer takes the lead right back for Rawlins as she drives coast to coast and scores. Haley Herford driving right side, dishes it to her sister Lindy, and Lindy throws it off the rim a little bit too hard there, and outlet for Rawlins. Ball's on the floor. Rawlins has it nearly intercepted. They called a foul. Apologize to that. I'm coming off my voice being lost, so if I sound groggy, that is why. That foul was called on Rawlins, by the way. Rawlins fans were not pleased, but Danae Scholl picks up her first foul. Third on the team already, less than 3 minutes in to the second half. Sadie Mitchell, free throw line jumper, throws it off the rim too hard. Bugis comes down with it, and she's spinning. And she was moving both her feet, so that is a travel. And Rawlins gets it right back. 5:42 on the clock here. Quarter number 3. Up top, that is Pacheco with it. Gets it on the outside. That is Brooklyn Arnold. Arnold, long jump shot is good. 32-29 the score. Bugis sets the screen for Haley Herford. Haley Herford gives it back to Haley Stevens, wide open for 3. She has not made one of those threes today. She is a good three-point shooter. Figure some of those have to fall eventually. Talking about falling, that shot will go down and one. An opportunity for a 3 the old-fashioned way for Olivia Pacheco. She got the hoop and the harm on that one. Foul was called on Haley Stevens, her third, so Haley Stevens never shy about picking up fouls. We'll have to work with some foul trouble here in the second half. 3 fouls for her. She'll have the next 13 minutes to try to not pick up the next 2. She finds a cutting Haley Herford, and Haley Herford is fouled on her way to the hoop. Test. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is everything Test 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Hello, 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 hello. All right, my audio issues might be fixed now. Thank you for sticking tuned to mylocalradio.com. We really do appreciate it. Obviously, I'm not an audio technician, so I'm trying to work through the issues as best as I can. Thank you for staying tuned. Hopefully, you're still watching. If you are, we really do appreciate each and every listener. Thank you, and thank you to our help from Douglas. Had a man come up here and welcome and help up with me as well. So, do appreciate you tuning in, and thank you for listening and watching. Lindy Herford with ball up top now over to Charity Harmon. Charity Harmon at the top of the key. So it's a score of 44-42. If you missed any of that action, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to fix my audio issues, so I wasn't necessarily paying attention either. But the Buffaloes have rallied to take the lead here, a 2-point advantage with 4:20 to go in quarter number 4 on mylocalradio.com. Do not know what happened with my audio equipment, but it seems to be working now, so we really do appreciate the patience for every single one of you out there. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping, sir. Appreciate it. .4:19 to play. 44-43 the score. The Buffaloes with a 1-point advantage over the Outlaws. The Outlaws have a chance to tie up the game now, however. That second shot is up, and it is good, or no good, excuse me, as the Buffalo pull down the rebound. That layup is no good from the Buffalo, and here come the Rawlins Outlaws the other way. Outlaws trailing by 1 here, 44-43, 4 minutes to go, and that shot is up and good, so the lead back to the Outlaws. Maybe I should stop broadcasting because when I was off of the air, at least my audio off of the air, the Buffaloes were doing better than they are immediately after. Apologies to any linemen, to any Mountain View fans out there who are upset that my voice is now back, but you're going to have to deal with it. 3:44 to play, score 45-44. The Outlaws with a lead, but a chance to tie things back up. And that first free throw is up and just short. Second attempt here. All tied at 45, 3:40 to play here in quarter number 4. The Outlaws and the Buffalo fighting for that. Well, the Outlaws are fighting for their second win. The Buffalo is fighting for their first here out of their second game of the 2019 Pinedale Winter Classic. A foul was called, by the way, in the backcourt, which will lead to free throws. It was a loose ball foul. That is the 8th foul on the Outlaws, so that will result in free throws for the Mountain View Buffalo here. Chance to take the lead at the free throw line is Sadie Mitchell, the junior for the Buffalo. Sadie's first attempt at the free throw line today is up and good. Didn't look like she believed it was going in. She was kind of trying to follow her shot there. The horn did blow as Kylie Dellinger checked in. Haley Stevens coming in for the shooter. Dellinger didn't realize that, so she stayed at the table. She was like, wait, why aren't you coming in too? All figured out, though. Second free throw is up and good, so Sadie Mitchell off the bench has come up big for her team today. 47-45, 3:25 on the clock here in quarter number 4. In the corner, with it is Brooklyn Arnold, throws it inside, dishes it back out, nearly stolen by Bugis. On the floor with it, I believe that's Haley Stevens. No, that is Lindy Herford on the floor with it. A jump ball will keep the possession arrow with the Outlaws. So the Outlaws have another chance here, down by 2, 3:11 to play in what could be the final quarter. Nice cut on the inbounds play. That is no good, however, and the ball is loose on the floor. Tried to be saved momentarily. It is right into the hands of an Outlaw player. That is Jordan Jerome, 5'11 junior, scoring, and it's tied at 47, so a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill there. Ties the game at 47 here for the Outlaws and the Buffalo. That shot is no good from 6 feet away. Rebound Outlaws, and here they come trying to outlet it down the court. That is a layup, and off the rim, no good. Olivia Pacheco, who had a big first half, not able to get that one to go, and she rolls it out of play. Lindy Herford right there to pick her up. 2:35 to play in quarter number 4. If you're just joining us, thank you for tuning in. Game 1 of 4 on the day here from Pinedale. We will have Lyman coming up next, and then a little bit of a break, and at 2 p.m. we have the game of the tournament between the number 1 Douglas Bearcats and the number 2 Mountain View Buffalo. That is at 2 p.m., and then we will have Lyman against Buffalo at 3:30 p.m. Lindy Herford spinning, tries to get it back out to Harmon, does at the three-point line. Harmon pump fakes, drives in the lane, can't get that 8-footer to go. Rebound out for the Outlaws, and here they come down the other side of the court. Ball knocked away by Kylie Dellinger into the corner. It will remain Outlaw ball here with 2:07 to play. Once again, if you're just joining us, Mountain View in the black going right to left on your screen. The Rawlins Outlaws wearing white with red trim going left to right. Pacheco at the three-point line, ball fake. Got inside the free throw line, pump faked, and then gave it to her teammate, which... that shot is no good. Chased down in the corner from Jordan Jerome, who's come up big in the last couple minutes here for the Outlaws. That one's kicked out. Brooklyn Arnold driving down the lane, or excuse me, Miranda Wagner driving down the lane. And a foul is called on her way to the hoop. That is the 5th team foul for the Buffaloes here in half number 2, but it was a shooting foul, so shooting will be Wagner. That is the 5th foul on Haley Stevens, so Haley Stevens' early game is done here. Game 1 of 2, so she'll have a chance to get back out on court later today, but for this one, she is done, as she has fouled out 5 fouls. And the Outlaws are able to take a 48-47 lead here with 1:50 to go. Final 2 minutes of action as Charity Harmon finds herself open in the corner, misses that 3, and the rebound pulled down by Allie Bugas, who has gotten a lot of rebounds in this tournament. She is such a small player on the court as a guard, a point guard, but she just gets down and dirty in the paint and really just sticks her body in the way. Good job reading. The ball is coming off the rim. And that time, she found herself with the ball in her hands, and she got fouled. I believe this is going to be a 1-on-1. It will, as that was the 9th team foul. It was not a shooting foul. So Bew gets a chance to tie it at the line here, and she misses. Rebound for Rawlins coming up the sideline. Able to get the outlet out. They have some numbers. A three-pointer from the right wing, no good. Pulled down from Jerome, no good. And Mountain View is coming the other way now with a chance to take the lead. Ball up top. Allie Bugas with it, directing her offense. Bugas goes right, hands it off to Haley Herford. Up top, Kylie Dellinger moving towards her right, cuts back to the left, picks up her dribble. Sadie Mitchell going to drive baseline, pulls up. Back to Haley Herford. Mitchell with Lindy posting up, gets it inside to Lindy and throws it off the window. Affected by that Rawlins defense down low. And with 1 minute to go, Rawlins is up by 1. And a timeout for Katie Klein. So we're going to take this timeout, take a deep breath, maybe use that restroom break during this timeout. Join us on mylocalradio.com for the conclusion of this action.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM-certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Back here at Pinedale High School, 48-47, the Outlaws leading. The Buffaloes did not fall to 0-2 before their matchup with number 1 Douglas at 2 p.m. later today. That ball is tipped off the inbound and stolen away from Haley Herford. Haley Herford gets it over to Bugas. Bugas takes it across the center line. Bugas going to her right, 50 seconds, down by 1 are the Buffalo. Lindy Herford driving, throws it up off the rim, no good, no foul. Worked through some contact there, being doubled in the backcourt. Wild throw, and it's up over midcourt. Driving baseline, and that's going to be a charge. What a play there from Allie Bugas, who stepped right in front of the Rawlins Outlaw player. She knew what was coming, and on that one, it led it to a charge. 34 seconds to go. We have been stuck at 48-47 for the last minute plus here. Neither team really wanting to extend or take the lead in Mountain View's case. In crunch time, once again, Mountain View has not led at the end of any quarter here in the Pinedale 2019 Winter Classic. They trailed after all 4 quarters yesterday. They have trailed after all 3 quarters today in their first contest. So 7 chances to lead after a quarter. They have failed on every single one of those opportunities. They have a chance to lead after the 4th quarter. If they do so, that means that they are the winner. So as I said, going out of halftime, if you want to be leading after a quarter, I suppose it's the 4th quarter. So there is always a time for first, and this would be a great opportunity for head coach Jessica Moretti. 30.5 on the clock. Moretti and her team, the Buffalo, have 1 timeout remaining. I believe the Outlaws have 2 timeouts remaining, if my numbers are correct. They took 1 off the scoreboard for the Outlaws. I thought the Buffalo, pretty sure the Buffalo took that timeout. So should be 2-1 Outlaws and Buffalo, but I'll let the scorers table figure that one out. 30.5 to go. Buffalo possession. Going right to left on your screen here. They will inbound right in front of their own bench, in front of the scorers table on the far side of the court. It will be Lindy Herford to inbound. Haley Herford, Allie Bugis, Bailey Henstra, and Kylie Dellinger on the court. Bugis going towards her left, and she loses it. One-on-one going the other way, and Rawlins pulls it out, but they almost lose possession there, and a timeout as Katie Klein comes out near midcourt to call it with 16.9 to go. The Outlaws fans, as you can see, hands on head, they thought maybe they were about to lose the possession again there. The possession arrow does favor Mountain View Buffalo, so if that was a tie-up, it would be Buffalo possession. But as of right now, it is a timeout. On the scoreboard, it says this is the last timeout for the Outlaws. We'll have to see about that, but a 1-point advantage for the Outlaws. Obviously, they're not going to be in a hurry to shoot the ball here. You'd assume the Buffalo are going to have to foul. They only have 5 team fouls, so they'll need to foul twice here in the final 17 seconds to put the Outlaws to the free throw line. I would expect the Rawlins Outlaws here to try to spread out the court and maybe pass it around, as they probably, or they should know, that the Mountain View Buffalo are going to have to foul here. 16.9. Let's see what Katie Klein has drawn up for her team. Once again, the fouls are 10-5. The Outlaws with 10 fouls, the Buffaloes with 5. So in order to get to the free throw line, they'll need to foul 2 times, the Buffaloes will, unless they can force a jump ball where they have the possession arrow or get a turnover. Inbounding is Brooke Palmer, throws it in, it's taken away. Lindy Herford's going to go coast to coast, and she's going to miss the layup. But coming down the court was Kylie Dellinger. She misses. Ball underneath. 8 seconds to go. A lot of action. 5, 4. Mountain View's going to need to foul. The time's going to run out here, and that's going to do it for the Pinedale 2019 Winter Classic Game 2. The Mountain View Buffalo did not score in the final 2.5 minutes of action, and the Rawlins Outlaws hold on to a 1-point victory, 48-47. And after not suffering a single loss in the season prior to coming into Pinedale, the Mountain View Buffalo have lost back-to-back games here. They'll have a chance to rebound when they face number 1 Douglas Bearcats at 2 p.m. Tip-off scheduled at 2 p.m. We've got another stream coming momentarily. We're going to have the Lyman Eagles against the Thermopolis Bobcats coming up soon, where I'm going to switch that stream in a moment here, and then we'll start that stream. So if you're interested in watching Lyman Eagle basketball or Thermopolis Bobcat basketball, tune into that stream on mylocalradio.com. Once again, my name is Sean Bennett. A tough loss there for Mountain View. Lindy Herford was trying to go coast to coast, had a one-on-one. She missed that shot. Kylie Dellinger, who's not on the court a lot on the varsity side of things, had an open basket, and she just kind of had a weird angle at it. She was facing the basket head on, and she just kind of threw it up on the back side of the rim instead of using the backboard, and then the ball was pulled down by Rawlins. They were able to get an outlet, and even if Mountain View had fouled, they would have needed to foul again. They only had 5 fouls, and the game clock ran out. 48-47 the final score. Jessica Moretti will lead her team back out on the court at 2 p.m. to face the Douglas Bearcats later today. The Douglas Bearcats, number 1 seed, averaging over 70 points a game. So Jessica Moretti's got a lot of work ahead of her and her team, knowing that they are facing the number 1 seed, the number 1 team in the Class 3A later today. That's going to do it for our coverage here of game number 1 of the 2019 Pinedale Winter Classic. We've got another stream coming up momentarily, so if you're interested in watching that, switch over to that now. Thank you for tuning in on mylocalradio.com. Once again, my name is Sean Bennett, signing off.